Tonight, several developing headlines as we come on the air. The Russian forces targeting the heart of Kyiv, the heaviest bombardment of the capital yet. The Russian military relying on massive air and missile attacks on civilian targets. Surveillance video tonight showing an apartment building severely damaged during a deadly strike today. A rocket intercepted and crashing into the street in Kyiv today, killing one person on the ground. And tonight here, the haunting images from Mariupol coming in, buildings bombed out and smoldering. And the heartbreaking news tonight about the pregnant woman and her baby rescued after the bombing of that maternity hospital in Mariupol. They did not survive. Also tonight, what we're learning after Russian missiles hit that military base just 10 miles from the Polish border, killing dozens and wounding more than 100 people, so close to Poland on NATO's doorstep. And 24 hours after an American journalist was killed in Ukraine, word of another American journalist injured covering the war. And the moment airing live on state TV in Russia, an editor in the newsroom turned protester reports she's now been detained in panel in Kyiv tonight. And with that attack 10 miles from the Poland border tonight, where the senior U.S. official is now warning the Russians could target next. Martha Raddatz in Lviv tonight, and Martha interviews the young American veterans who are now in Ukraine, there to fight the Russians. The 7-hour meeting with China today, the Biden administration warning them there will be consequences if China helps Russia. Mary Bruce standing by live at the White House. The other news this Monday night, the chilling investigation in New York City and in Washington, D.C. The manhunt tonight and the surveillance images here. Authorities looking for the suspect who police say has been shooting the homeless. 5 victims, killing 2 of them, what we've learned tonight. The ABC News exclusive, we're with the U.S. Navy in the Arctic, where Russia looking to expand its presence there, too. Tonight, our team with the Navy. Here at home, the news on COVID tonight, what they're seeing in wastewater again here in the U.S., and what this means. And the news on Dolly Parton tonight, a rare move, and her reason why.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to start another week with all of you at home. And we begin tonight with the war in Ukraine and Russia's bombardment of the capital of Kyiv. Devastating and deadly air and missile attacks on civilian targets. The staggering refugee crisis now soaring well into the millions. And the Russian attack just 10 miles from the Poland border. Growing concern, this is right on NATO's doorstep. And of course, what next? Tonight from Kyiv, surveillance video showing a deadly explosion at an apartment building struck by a missile. And tonight, what we're learning with that Russian attack closer to NATO territory, a military base in Ukraine, about 10 miles from the Polish border. Dozens killed, more than 100 people wounded. The war exacting a horrific human toll. This drone video tonight of Mariupol. Stephanie, thank you. Police here in New York are also searching for the suspect wanted for the stabbing of 2 employees at the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA. Authorities say surveillance shows Gary Cabana jumping over the museum's front desk there, attacking 2 women who work there. Investigators now believe he was angry that his membership had been revoked the day before. One of the victims does remain in the hospital tonight. We turn now to a U.S. Navy in Anchorage tonight. Kana, thank you. When we come back, news on COVID here in the U.S., what they're now seeing in wastewater again, and what it could mean. And then later, why Dolly Parton has taken herself out of the running. Will rise in the U.S. And the CDC also back why Dolly Parton is saying no thank you to that honor, and why. And tonight, the Tampa Bay Bucks tweeting it was not a dream. Tom Brady's coming back. The 7-time Super Bowl champ announcing his return for a 23rd season with some unfinished business. The 44-year-old's retirement lasted about 40 days. When we come back here tonight, the bakery and the line that's growing for Ukraine. And finally tonight here on a Monday night, the line outside a bakery near San Antonio. It's America Strong. We're all thinking about you, Anna, and we hope that line is even longer tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm David Muir in New York. Good night.
Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.